back. Sorry about this, guys. We fall asleep. We're back with some brand new content. Some brand new The Towers. What I'm gonna do is be filming some shit. Aha, I know what to do. Should be A-okay. Tired, man. What a fucking day. We have a day and 3 hours to finish this shit. Okay, let's go. That's good. Let's go. Okay.
Fine, and you?
Good, good. Would you like to try a match?
Yeah.
Okay.
Genre, le dude avait l'air d'être en train de jouer après, genre dans son lit. Moi, je veux pas jouer avec du monde couché dans un lit, aussi. J'ai le monde. Ouh, 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 ouh. Oh, l'agent de baie dans la place, comment ça va? Muselière, pardonnez que parce que j'ai osé dire qu'il essayait de chanter. Oh, t'es méchant. Merci, l'agent de, c'est super gentil. Ah, t'es bien pas fin. Ah. Je suis un peu deg, genre j'adore TikTok, j'adore.
Good. C'était cadeau. Je mange pas. Non, je suis pas méchant. Ah, j'ai pas besoin de. Mais écoute. Ugh. No. Où est passé ma pleure à te côté? Je me souviens des matins. Tu sais que je... Oh. Okay. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a dans ses yeux? Qu'est-ce qu'il y a de si beau? Dis-moi ce qui t'a mené vers ce qu'elle a de si exceptionnel. Dis-moi pourquoi tu... Reblink, it's your boy Yink. Listen, we just woke up. Hope you guys are doing well. Because I had a wonderful day on the 34th November 2024. I fucking love the hair, dude. Right now the hairs are given, dude. Slay. And you guys know the air is. We're hiding music because we're gonna be. We're working because we're gonna be hiding music tomorrow, day after, and the whole time. You can tell I'm still a bit tired. Your boy has unlocked kind of the final boss, where I can sleep on 2 times 4 hours. So as long as there's not a sunrise, as long as there's not a sunset, we're good. I can sleep, and that's pretty much it. So we'll be filming a lot of videos You're gonna be hearing me talk. But it's what you're doing. We don't do mute videos. Even though if we would do mute video, it would be a killer. Started out a case, I'll then hand up like this. Gotta get down before I want it all. And if you didn't know that this was a song by The Killer, maybe this is more like it. Cause somebody told me that you had a boyfriend that looks like your girlfriend. And then congratulations, I got potential. Chase yourself to me. Cause I said maybe, please. I'm in a good mood. See, when you wake up and you think that you're in a good mood, when you wake up and you think, oh, I fucking slept well. Even though I didn't sleep well, dude. I feel good. It's all up here. It's not out here. Up here. Anyway, I love you guys. Take it easy. Okay, what? 12:08. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a dans ses yeux? Qu'est-ce qu'il y a de si beau? Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to the show. I'm still doing well because I'm having a wonderful day on the 24th of November. It is cold AF. But we're still chilling with the nature corn. We're still chilling with the sunset. Oh, thank God I checked. Fuck, dude, imagine. Thank God I checked because I wasn't filming the right side. We're filming inside. Can you believe that? Now, today, once again, super cold, but we're having a really good day. That's the video. That is the video in itself. Why am I always in a good mood? Why am I feeling good right now? We just woke up. We woke up about, I want to say 12 to 15 minutes ago. I'm still fucking sleepy. But as long as my mental is telling me this is going to be a good day, it's going to be a good day. The second you wake up, you have to tell yourself it's a good day. If you're not, you have to realize that you're out there actively promoting a shitty day for yourself in the first couple of minutes of you waking up. How does that make sense? How does it push forward that you're gonna have a good day? And ultimately, I get it. I've had shitty moments in my life. I had absolutely shitty moments in my life. But most of the shitty moments were created because I had this negative perception of life. And I'm not saying this is the only reason why I was sad, but it was a big reason for why I stayed sad. And it's okay to be sad one day, but why be sad a week when you can be sad a couple of days and that's it? Anyway, long enough video. Love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to another show. Hope you guys are doing well because I'm having a wonderful day on this 24th of November. It is cold AF outside. We just woke up. I want to finish the video that we started this morning that we never finished. The video on Sad Emo Rap on Juice WRLD. You heard me talking about everybody but Juice WRLD. And the reason to that, I want to do my intro to the emo rap. See, it's one thing to say, oh, I like this artist. Another thing it's another thing to say I like this genre of music. In my mind, liking this artist is, see, I can dislike country, but I can like Morgan Wallen. I can think that and we made a video. The worst thing is we made a video about that. One of the first video we filmed, Face. One of the first video where I talked to you guys. I'm sorry if I look tired. We just woke up. And we're working, which is great, because tomorrow we're going to work, so let's cram in some content today. See, if you like it, I made a video about me listening to this very song, which is Morgan Wallen. Last night we did the liquor talk. I don't remember what we said, but we said it all. And I was like, dude, this song slaps. This song's amazing. And I realized that I never gave country a fair share. So like maybe I'm just have conceived notion against country, right? Well, I think me showing and not necessarily proving, because I don't need to prove myself, but me showing the good and the bad of the sad emo rap. I feel like it gives credibility or did notoriety, even though Juice WRLD doesn't need it. When I tell you, Juice WRLD, see, That's the thing. The reason why I kept talking about those other rappers is actually very, very, very fucking simple. I didn't talk about Lund. Could have talked about Lund. I could have talked about la la la. They talk about Convoke. You see, it's weird. It's weird because, and I know that's gonna make me sound like one of the worst ass on the planet, but these people are still alive, you know, and the reason this morning I had to talk about them is they're still alive. I could have discovered them nowadays or today and be like, but that's the thing. If I found them out today, and I'm not depressed because when I found them out, I was depressed. I needed that. They were therapeutic. Sad Emo Rap was my entire life. See, it's nuts. It is absolutely nuts. I have to give you the picture. I have to paint a picture of what was happening. I was depressed as shit. I was possibly 22 years old, 23 years old. I was so depressed, dude. I used to go to my high school from 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock because it was free Wi-Fi. And I didn't want to meet people, right? This is the period of time where we got a lot of tattoos. I was really depressed, and this is the only time I never did that. And I'm a huge music fan. I think music is actually one of the nicest, if not the nicest, thing that you can do, that you can have in your life. Listen, I think it's very rare. You see, and again, I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to paint a picture, as I say. But I know a lot of people that like music. I don't know a lot of people that like painting. I know a lot of people that like music, but I don't know a lot of people that like sculpting, right? So I think in some ways music is highly regarded. I think in a lot of ways music is highly. It's a question of promotion. You hearing your favorite YouTube star. Oh, you see that? It comes so close. It was so cute. Possibly missed it. With a little bird. It was so cute, dude. A hirondelle, which is a small bird. I don't know how to say it in English. But yeah, we think about movies, talk about radio, you talk about video games, you talk about your day life. There's always gonna be music promoting. Even when you come to talk with a friend, and the friend, there's a lot of more chance that friend tells you, hey, did you listen to, I don't know what fucking artist, new song? And you're like, no, I haven't. When is the last time one of your friends told you, have you seen this new painting? Because I'm going to tell you, honestly, I'm 31 years old and I don't think this ever happened to me. Now, ultimately, I don't speak with a lot of people. Ultimately, I don't have a lot of friends. Womp womp. But that's life. And yeah, music is just promoted. And even though music is extremely important in my life, and music is extremely important, I was every single day on a channel called Mr. Sad Chill, which is still active to this day. And he was releasing everything that I fucking wanted. He was releasing Sad Emo Rap, and he was releasing them with a thumbnail. The cool thing is, he had a song, and if you were really lucky, it was a song that was moving, a little GIF, or it was a simple song, or of an anime chick. So, a depressed dude checking chicks. Look at this shit. Checking chicks and listening to music. Come on. That's your story, right? That's my story. That'll be my kid's story. That'll be my kid's story. I don't even know when I'll have kids. I don't even know why they're sad. I know they'll be sad. I know they'll do the exact same thing. And I was listening to this guy every single day because he had a new song. And sometimes I was like, okay, yeah, cool. That's a good song. Sometimes I was like, ugh, not my type of song. That's how I discovered 22, and that's how I discovered once again Ninetale. Nothing Nowhere was thanks to him. Garden was thanks to him. It was amazing. It was the truly like the best way for me to discover music. You know, I discovered extra, a little extra like that, and it kind of sucks because I was a huge fan of it, and I wish I discovered people like Juice WRLD before. Why do I wish I discovered people like Juice WRLD before? Because I would have loved to be a fan of Juice WRLD. And again, I know I know this is wrong. I know I shouldn't say that, but Lil Peep, super talented, right? XXXTentacion, really talented. But to me, the number one out of those three, and those three are often compared because they were making music at around the same time. In my opinion, the number one of those three is Juice WRLD. It's always a question of who the person is. Like for example, XXXTentacion was a really really good dude. He was a really really kind person, and he was doing Omegle, and he was actually going to see people that looked sad, and he was helping them out. Or even a Lil Peep who was socially awkward. Lil Peep that was super fucking shy. Lil Peep that was this classic guy, that was classic good guy. And then yeah, Juice WRLD. And I think the reason why I really fucked with Juice WRLD was it was a nerd. It was talking about opening Yu-Gi-Oh card, which is something I did. I was talking about liking Naruto, which is something that I did. He was talking about how much Kingdom Hearts changed his life, which is something that really resonated with me. I even have a tattoo of not Juice WRLD, sadly, Kingdom Hearts, you know. And it sucks because I would have liked to discover him lately. And if anything, this video, or if part 1 or part 2 or part 3, we're gonna do it in 4 or 5 months. I don't know. I'm just joking, but still, who knows? They're there to picture the fact that this style of music really affected me. I was really relating to. And you see, it's kind of crazy. Because once I discovered Nothing Nowhere, I became obsessed with it, and I was still sad. And then I listened to Nothing Nowhere for 2-3 years non-stop, holding him. And then I started listening to Garden, and Garden was somebody that I really listened to. But then I started feeling better. I started feeling a lot better. I started being cured of depression, and not necessarily the second of, but it wasn't long after I was cured from depression that I stopped listening to these people. And I don't know if the reason is because I didn't want to go back to depression. I think that's the reason, to be honest. I was like, okay, well, I just got out of this zone. I have to. It's like an ex-girlfriend, right? The longer you keep contact, the harder it is. So you cut contact. So I kind of cut contact with that. And one of the first sad emo rap, if you will, that I started listening again to was Juice WRLD. And see, with Juice, it's nuts because what I'm not saying, right? What I'm not saying, and I think that's also super important, is when I start the depression, right? I had a girlfriend, and I really liked that girlfriend. Really liked it. Really liked her. Sorry, not it. What a dick. And Falling in Reverse was there for me. Falling in Reverse, a lot of the song resonated with me because Ronnie was talking about how if he didn't feel love, Ronnie was talking about how because of his mom leaving, he couldn't fall in love with a girl, and he was fucked up, right? Talk about mommy issues. Now, I don't have mommy issues, thank God. But I could resonate with the fact that his heart was broken, and I was like, dude, that sucks. That really sucks. I don't resonate with it. I don't resonate with the fact that you have mommy issues, but I can resonate with a broken heart. I can resonate with feeling like an asshole because I was feeling like an asshole. I can resonate being breaking up, you know. And songs like fucking The Drug in Me Is You. I did it. A song like Mother, why'd you have to go? Mother. Even Brother, The Dead Let the Wound. Where are you today? Or was Turner, and it was all about love. And then I realized that my last problem was love. My last problem was this girl that broke my heart, right? That was my last problem. I still think that she was a phenomenal girlfriend, but she wasn't the reason why I was sad. She wasn't the reason why I was depressed. She wasn't the reason. She wasn't the solution. Also, she wasn't the solution for my depression, and because she wasn't the solution, then see, it's a weird thing. She wasn't a solution for my depression, and I was so fucking depressed, okay, that I didn't care about how bad I was hurting. I wanted to fix it. I wanted to fix it, and if she wasn't a solution, then she was of no use to keep in my mind for healing. So when Falling in Reverse came into my life, I started listening to Falling in Reverse, but so often. And that time I was young, dude. I was 21, 22, and I did listen to them for 2-3 years. And after I kind of gave up after Stay Away, not because it was not a good album, but because I've listened to them way too much, complete days, and that kind of song came and talked to me. And I think Juice WRLD came in, and he was talking about getting his heart broken and how much love hurts. And it's funny because When you look at Garden, right, it wasn't talking about heartbreak. When you think about Nothing Nowhere, it wasn't talking about heartbreak. When you think about Convoke, he was talking about heartbreak. But Convoke was releasing what, a song every 3 4 months. Um, so yes, these two didn't talk about heartbreak, and I think Juice was there. And when I started listening to Juice, the craziest thing was I was starting to feel a lot better, and I realized that some, not necessarily some trauma, but some instance of the past relationship was there. And the worst thing is not even, mm, not necessarily thinking about my ex, but thinking about how that fucked me up. And it's not so much about, oh, that fucked you up, so you have to think about it. It's more so like, why did I push that to the side? Why did I choose to heal depression when I didn't choose to heal that? Was stupid, right? When you're healing yourself from depression, when you're healing yourself from sadness, you're trying to heal, or you're trying to delete, or you're trying to either fight or run away from every single situation that are making you sad. And the worst thing is I was fucking another girl. I had a friend with benefits, and I didn't like her. I tell you, I was a different person. I was a douchebag. Didn't like her. Now, cool thing is she didn't like me either. She liked, but she didn't love me, and I think that was this perfect situation. But the fact that she still cared about me as a friend, and I was like, okay, well, can we just, you know? I don't know. I felt like an asshole. I felt like I was. See, you feel like you're using someone when there's no preconceived notion of this is gonna be a relationship. It's gonna be more than just friends. Like, okay, I wanna, let's go. But what I feel bad about isn't that. What I feel bad about is I came into this situationship not giving a fuck. I came out of the situationship because I was an asshole. She broke up. I was an asshole. And I still didn't give a shit. Which is not something cool. We just finished watching Sarah Marshall, and that's exactly it. It's about a dude who breaks up with his girl, and he cannot forget her. And when he finally found another girl, he fucks it up. And that girl, she tells him, "You're hurt. You're hurting on people around you." That's exactly that. That was exactly what I felt like. But then again, with Juice WRLD, Juice came in at a time where I was healed, but I wasn't healed, and he came out with song. Of course, the first song I listened to him from was "Lucid Dream," but it was such a good song that it made me want to know more about Juice WRLD. And the craziest thing with Juice WRLD is, of course, I know the mainstream stuff. Do I know some of the underground stuff? Do I know every single song that he ever released? No. But I would have liked to be a fan. I would have liked to be part of the movement, because his movement was really positive. The 999 movement is super positive. And the person that he was, I want to look up to him. I wanted to look up to him. I was talking about Nothing Nowhere, and I actually looked up to Nothing Nowhere. I looked up to him so much. I talked about Falling in Reverse. I looked up to Ronnie Radke. I did so much. Now, lately, with some of the things that he says, and that's one about the thing that he says is how we treat people. He mentioned one of my favorite songs, which is "A Drug in Me Is You," which we will know there's a tattoo of it here on my ribs. I'll show you when I lose some weight. And the sad thing is, he was talking about how he hated that song, and if you didn't like that song, you were stupid. I was like, ugh, bro, I can't. But then you look at and Nothing Nowhere. I look up to that guy, and I was like, holy shit, this guy understands exactly how I feel. And then Nothing Nowhere became extremely popular. He did some song with Travis Barker, did some song with Fall Out Boys. Actually did a lot of good shit. And then the fame got to his head and kind of went back to depression. He went back to depression. He was feeling better, then he went back to depression. And I was like, I don't want to follow somebody that's gonna be in and out. I want to follow somebody that I needed when I was down. But now that we up, baby, I want to be up with you. And I didn't know the guy, so it was stupid to think, but that's what I thought. So in that regard, Juice WRLD was amazing. Now, truth is, Juice WRLD was really young. I think he died at 24, which is way too young. But when I listen to his music, it just feels like such a mature thing. And it's funny because, of course, Listen Jim was the first one. Then the second one I had or listened to was it was amazing. It I think it was Robbery, I think. No, what is the song where he's in the cemetery? Yeah, it was Robbery. Then Black and White. With my black friend. To the night and to the end. Sipping codeine with my white friend. Amazing song. You had also song like Bandits. Which to me is possibly one of his best songs. I dive in like a sailor at the nailer. Addicted to her paraphernalia. I had to tell ya. Your ex did good, I can do better. That bitch from the wood. I think she's a hunter. She a Jeffrey Dahmer. See, to me that was funny. That was lyrically cool. He did song like fucking bangers, like Wishing Well, Righteous once again. He did song like and Righteous was Anxiety of a Planet. Just being part of this movement that I felt like it was. See, in my mind, Juice WRLD was such a amazing artist because it was an artist that was out there actively being strong. He didn't care about the way he looked. He didn't care about being fat. He didn't care about people thinking he's a nerd. He just cared about posting about a positive movement, which was that 999. Now, this sad thing is, once again, I became a fan when, and a couple of months later, he was dying. And it kind of hit me because I was like, dude, I would have liked to know that guy before. And all of it, it's a weird video to do here because think about Juice WRLD and you think about, I wish I was a fan of him when he was alive, but it's not that. That's not true. I wish I was a fan when he was alive. That's okay, but the truth isn't that. The truth is, I wish I was a fan of him when sad emo rap was the only thing I listened to. But again, I think Juice WRLD transcend that. Juice WRLD would make me laugh. All girls are the same, no. These things are, I admit it. A hot hour ago got me feeling. Broke my heart, oh no, you didn't. Fucking sipping. I'm about to go bottle down liquor. Which is sad. For somebody so young to understand so much about life. And those sad emo rap artists meant so much to me because I was watching also this show, which was Arcane last week. And Arcane was about Vi and how much she had to be parenting child, which is a child that had to grow fast too quickly. And if you talk about the thing that fucked me up was maybe at 6-7 years old, I was already alone at home. My father was working, and like, oh, you're a man now. You have to take care of yourself. And I would watch TV, which was great. I think a lot of 6 years old wants to be they want to be alone, left alone, or be able to do whatever the fuck you want. And I'm lucky because I got ADHD for her. So most of the night I didn't even notice I was alone. I was like, holy shit, it's time to sleep already. Okay. Some of the nights I did notice I was alone. I was like, holy shit, that sucks. And you have to mature earlier. You have to mature a lot earlier because you're put in this situation. Either it be consensual or non-consensual. Either it be on purpose or for a reason, X reason, you know? And, yeah. You mature earlier, and because you mature earlier, there's a lot of people that are, I'm going to take an example about women a lot, and again, not being misogynistic, I think there's a lot of women that have kids in their teens, that had kids in their teens and end up being, in a lot of cases, they're completely no mom, they're amazing mom, fucking love mothers, me, my mother, lover, fucking each other's mom, cause every loving day is a mother's night, if doing it is wrong, I don't wanna be right. If somebody knows this song, come on, you're a gangster. But I think a lot of mothers are in a position where I wasn't able to have my teenage years because I was pregnant. I had you. I had my kid. And when they get older, they want to relive that. They want to live that, right? And kind of fucks them up. And the best way to do to avoid that. Now, by saying avoid that, am I saying that this is bad? No, I should be able to do whatever the fuck you want. I think I think one of the best way to avoid that is being surrounded with people that are also parenting child. Being surrounded by parenting child, you realize that you're normal because your whole ideal of normalcy is afflicted or affected by the people that surrounded you. If I'm in a family of cannibals, then to me cannibal is being normal, right? It isn't normal. Well, you do whatever the fuck. Oh, they say well, you do whatever the fuck you want. Possibly not cannibalism. Okay, possibly not. But you're raised into doing what other people are doing. You're as even as a baby, you mimic things. You mimic the way your parents talk. You mimic the way your parents move, and it is entirely nuts. As a teenager, I was 20, not teenager, but I was following this course and cooking, and it's kind of funny because my father kicked me out, and my father was a person that I look up to a lot, and my father. My father acting the way he was talking to, was crazy. And then I went to live with my mom for a year before I started school, before I started that cooking school. And with my mom, we spoke English because I was listening to English media. I was talking in English. It was really weird that I would talk to her in French. It would really be rare that I talked to someone. And I went to cooking class, and the cooking class was in French. And it's amazing because the second I started speaking French, I was using my father's expression now. My father, I wasn't talking to him. I haven't talked to him in a year at that time. Now the relationship is good. It's fixed. Don't worry. But yeah, so for a single year, I was talking to like him. I was talking like him. He was using instead of saying tabarnak, which is God damn it, he would say tableau, tableau, and which is it's like oh shoot, and you're talking like that, and you're surprised by how much you revert back to that, you know. So all I'm saying is I would have loved to be a fan of Juice, emulate him. And the worst thing is I was older than Juice. So it's weird that you're trying to emulate them. But then again, we're coming back to the example that I used for a reason of a teenage mom that had to do it. See, there was this show on MTV. I don't know if it's still going on, but Teenage Mom or even fuck Teenage Mom, even like a lot of Walt Disney artists aren't handling well, and that's because they've been privy to doing normal thing. It's a fun thing. It's such a intriguing subject or a complex subject. You're in a position where you're in a position where you actively understand that you're following people, and then it's kind of nuts because you follow people and you realize that you're acting like they do, and you don't ask yourself, is this a good person? Now, most people that you're going to follow, most people that are on top are good people, but then you got things that are coming out. For example, Tom Hanks, I was born in the 90s, so he was a really popular star, but then there's a lot of things that came out that aren't looking so good. That's why I made the video about a month ago. People were asking me, why did you make this video? I made a video about Adam Sandler, and grew up in the 90s. He's possibly one of the possibly one of the artists that I followed who possibly has the best legacy, you know. It's and this is such a, once again, an intricate subject, because yesterday I was watching Sarah Marshall. I grew up watching How I Met Your Mom, and How I Met Your Mother was this amazing sitcom. It was this amazing show. One of my favorite characters was, so How I Met Your Mother was 9 seasons long, and by the end I disliked some of the characters. I disliked Ted because he wasn't able to move on from a girl that was in love with his best friend, which is a shitty move. I ended up disliking Barney because Barney was hurting. You see, at the beginning, you see Barney as this kind of cool guy, right? And kind of like this player. But then you realize that sometimes he has been an asshole. And then you realize that Ted Mosby sometimes has been an asshole. And look at the group of friends. And as a male who was watching How I Met Your Mother, I think a lot of me wanted to find this male role model. And this male role model turned out to be Marshall, which was played by Jason Segel. And I was a huge fan of Jason Segel. I thought he was funny as fuck. But then some rumor came out that he was an asshole, and I couldn't enjoy him anymore. And I watched Sarah Connor, forgetting Sarah Marshall, I was like, it's a good movie, but I never watched it because I knew Jason Segel was an asshole, right? Anyway, it's a long enough video. I love you guys. Take it easy. Sorry if I'm rambling. Sometimes, sorry if I'm rambling. The reality is, and again, I'm not complaining. I'm not victimizing myself. I don't know. I don't know if it's trauma, but this whole week I've been working, right? And I realize I'm still a weird guy. And this time it's weird because I'm working in a coffee shop, which at 21 years old, I made some mistake in my life, and I'm working with amazing coworker, but these people are way younger. I think the oldest coworker that I'm working with is 21 years old. I'm talking about the manager. I'm talking about coworker, and he worship Kai, and that's absolutely amazing. I think Kai is a great role model. I think Kai is an amazing person, but we're not the same. Not me and Kai. I mean, me and the other coworker that are way younger. We're not the same. They're gonna talk about phantom taxes, community toilets, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I think it's funny. I think it's super funny. I think it's a funny concept. Do I think my life should resolve around it? No. And hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. It's starting to get cold, right?
Pardon?
Huh?
Are you working tonight?
No.
Good, got a day off.
I have. Sorry. So how about you? How's everything?
Good, can't complain.
Can't complain. Nice. It's coming cold, huh?
It's okay.
You're okay? That's all that matters.
That's it. You have no snow, me happy.
I'm sorry?
No snow, I'm happy.
No, but it was supposed to snow today.
No?
Oh yeah, trust me. Maybe a Dorval.
Told me last night no snow.
Okay. Maybe a Dorval. You're happy about everything? Everything is okay? Health-wise is
About
okay?
everything.
Huh?
Happy about everything.
Amazing.
You started your Christmas shopping?
I did.
Get your mom a nice gift?
I got her I can't tell you, it's a secret, but I'll tell you because I trust you. It's it's like a headband,
Yeah.
but you have music in because she has a problem sleeping. So I'm gonna get her that. Hopefully it helps with her sleeping. That's pretty much it. How about you? Did you get your kids something?
I have
You have your little kids? I can't hear you.
I've never been married. I'm smart.
You know what? If that's the way you choose to live life, that's the way you choose to live life. Amen.
Yep.
That's what you have to be grateful for. Little things in life.
That's right.
What do you think about the new Trudeau thing with the tax income?
What about it?
He wants to give you guys, well, me included, but he wants to give us a break on taxes. What is it? GTS, something like that?
Yeah.
What do you think about it?
Why not?
Well, I think he's trying to buy votes.
He has to pass.
And I don't think that Justin did something great in his tenure as the prime minister.
Well, that's your opinion.
Well, it's we
I'm
don't.
telling you, I'm going to tell everybody else. My family is liberal, normal.
Oh yeah, okay, cool.
But they do go off base. For instance, when we go by my sister voted for
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Your family is liberal, then?
My sister voted for Legault.
Okay, cool.
I said, why? Because he's going to protect the English in the school board. 3 months later.
But the Legault is Québécois.
And plus, I said, I don't get the right.
But but Legault is provincial, not nationwide.
Well, I know, but still.
I don't know because you see, we don't really have a lot of choice. We had Singh, but Singh has been there for so long. If he was,
All I gotta say is that he's not gonna get it.
I know. I was kind of his father,
When that person comes in and don't come right
but Pierre was a good. To me, Pierre was amazing. His father, Pierre. I mean, we'll see.
not against the native fighter.
Huh?
Not against the native fighter. But what they want, their land, well, how can you give, like, for instance, Vancouver belonged to the natives over there. The lease is over, what, 10 years ago?
I don't know.
The buildings on there is theirs if they could get the land.
No, I get that, but
So,
it's a complicated situation because you talk about.
What do you do for that? They may as well give up on it.
You're right. But it's such a
What was
complicated.
then is now.
Uh-huh.
For instance, Kanawagi. Chateauguay belonged to Kanawagi.
I know. You're right.
The white
Absolutely.
people did not
Absolutely.
steal it. The chief of the Kanawagwa at that time, Cognawaga, sold it to them and kept the money.
See, but Chateauguay is so small.
Well, for land-wise, for them, no.
Yeah, I know. But it's
Put extra space for them.
it's all a question of there's no clear limitation.
And I'll tell you something about there's only so many living there. Say 10,000.
Yeah, I know.
There's another 40, 50, 60,000.
You're right.
And when they get the money, it's for the individual.
I know.
They don't get nothing.
No. No, no.
So they're stealing little.
But
The
it's-
government's perfect and they'll never be.
Well, yeah, but you're even if you're stealing, if that's the common culture around you, if it's understandably correct, then you don't know that it's a bad thing, you know. But there's no clear limitation. For example, you talk about Chateau Gay.
As for Trump, wait till Trump gets it.
No, he got it.
Terrific. No, but everybody likes him after Trump.
I know.
But wait when they find out what he's going to do.
I know. The four
His
first
attitude, it's my way or the highway.
No, but I like that. I like that. It can't be bought. I like that a lot. Look what he did look what he did these last 4 years.
The world and extent.
Yeah, but the last 4 years that he did, it was amazing.
Eh?
Last 4 years that he did, he was pretty good.
And
I-
what? Tell me what he did.
Well, I think he improved the economic situation. The economic situation was pretty good.
No, they went into deficit.
Way less than before.
No, not way less.
Oh yeah, way less than Obama did. Yeah. With the Obamacare, they really went. Well, it was a good thing, but it was a bit more of a communist system, right? And that went into debt a lot. So yes, the guy went into debt, but compared to after him, which was what was the name? Biden.
I assume you think Obama did violence.
No, I personally, I'm not American. I don't care.
I know that. Well, neither of us are American, but it does affect us.
It does affect us, of course. But you see, with Biden, I couldn't look at him because to me that was not a good president.
I rather have Biden than Trump, but I don't like Biden either.
Yeah.
Because he's trying to modernize free.
You're right.
And him, I know what he did. When someone gave him like my president, I do what I want.
Yeah.
Obama, listen to them and advise them why he's doing this.
I would have liked Michelle.
I like both of them.
Yeah. And Michelle would have been doing good because
My
she.
favorite presidents are John F. Kennedy
Oh, well, that was a long time ago.
and Bill Clinton wasn't bad.
Yeah.
And my favorite is Obama. Now,
You see, Clinton,
Kennedy, Robert Kennedy, and
John.
her name yesterday, the black guy that Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
If they were, as far as I'm concerned, it was mine.
Yeah. You're right.
You let U.S. kill each one of them. Because if they got in together and really made a team, then they had
We're not gonna see. It's gonna change a lot because now we have Trump and now we have Musk, and those two are powerhouses and they were gonna work together. So I think it's gonna change a lot.
You have Trump and who?
Musk, Elon Musk,
He's a wealthy person.
very wealthy, possibly one of the wealthiest person in the world.
He's for their pockets only. And how Trump became a billionaire, I'll never know.
Well, his father had a lot of cash.
Eh?
His father had a lot of cash.
What?
His father had a lot of cash.
No.
Oh yes.
Yes.
The Trump author isn't Donald Trump. It's his father's.
I believe that. Really.
Yeah, I
He
do.
didn't have as much money as he had. And
No, but of course.
the money he had, the loans and everything, he had nothing.
Yeah, but 50 years ago, nothing was more than it is today.
They stole from him. They lost their company because he didn't pay them.
A lot of people stole from it. A lot of people.
So, no, I'm sorry, but Trump.
No, I'm not protecting the guy, but I think that.
Racist, everything.
No.
The Republicans are what they want to do, and they're going to do it the way it's going. There's no way a Democrat or anyone else will ever get in there. And once Trump changes,
I don't know. I'm not American. Doesn't bother me.
it has to bother you because it takes up.
Well, there's nothing I can do to change it. I can let it affect my life, or I can say, okay, well, we'll see how it went.
You don't honor the person at the same time when he's going to hurt here. This is our country.
But I believe that Pierre's going to do a better job. Pierre Poilievre. He's the opposition of Justin.
He's what?
Opposition of Justin.
Is he running?
Yeah, of course.
What party?
I believe Neo Democrat.
Finally have to find out what they get in.
We'll find out. Have a nice night. She's lonely. What am I supposed to do? She wants to talk. She wants to talk. She's stubborn as a mole. She doesn't listen, but neighbors. And we're long enough video. Love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to the video, welcome to the show. You guys are doing well, they're having a wonderful day on this 24th November 2024. This is a small thank you note. This is a small thank you note. Oh, we talked to her, fuck. About 40%, shit. It's a small thank you note because last week I had a day where I was telling you guys how I felt that some people in my life were disrespectful. Some of my friends, some people that give a lot of importance to were disrespectful. And I want to say the human being is an amazing person. Some people went not necessarily to bat for me, but some people were really, really nice to me. And those people weren't not people. You see, it's funny. You have and again, I think that's a flawed system. I think that's my fault. I have a lot of friends that I know that, okay, well, we're really close. We're really, really close. So if something happens to you, I'm gonna be there for you. But if something that happened to me, and you see, as a younger person, I thought that because I help people were gonna help me, and I realized that that's not how it works. And I realized that, but I mean, if you're really close to a person and you feel like the feeling is mutual, that they really care about you too, then you're like, okay, well, if somebody was to happen to me, those people would be there. And the reason why I was the real reason I was not feeling okay last week was because I was sad. I've been sad for a couple of weeks, and now I'm doing much better. It took me one day to really like, okay, well, I'm sad. Let's appreciate the fact that I'm sad. Let's accept the fact that I'm sad, and let's try to fix stuff. Let's try to heal. And it's not because you realize the reason I was sad. You realize that people are there for you when everything is okay, but people are not. People going to be there when nothing is okay? And I want to say thank you because, as much as weird thing it is, the real reason I was sad was because I'm a friend with a person for multiple years, and it's always her problem, which I'm okay with. I'm okay to listen to the problem. I have a good life. I have a really good life. I'm very lucky in life. So because I'm very lucky in life, I'm more able to help other people. You know, I think it's well, there's something called the law of fair exchange. I believe it is. I feel like if I had a shitty life, I would expect people with a better life to give back. Then you cannot expect anything, right? But I had friends that I noticed that a lot of my friends, I was there for them, and you realize that it's not the other way around. It's not mutual. So how you're feeling, and I'm actually proud of myself because I told the three people involved. I told them off. I told them, look, I'm not okay with this friendship anymore. And those three people were close to me. We were really close. I think I was sad this last week. I'm like, not nobody, but those people that I thought gave a shit. I'm sad now. I haven't been sad in a year. You see, that's the craziest thing. Last time I was really sad was during depression, and it's kind of funny. It's kind of really funny. I publicized that I had a depression. I publicized that, yo, I'm not feeling well, you know? And then look around, there was not a lot of people for me. And it's kind of crazy because this is not about last week, but this is about also August. In August, I was really sad because I was getting a lot of hate. And I was putting blood, sweat, and tears in the contents. I was like, yo, I'm putting in so much effort. People don't care. It made me mad, of course. And then I realized that the people that came to my defense were new friends, were people I barely knew. They really came out for me. They really went to bat for me. And the people that I cared about, people that I thought were gonna come out for me, they didn't. technically speaking, that little sad period of time was a week, maybe 2 weeks, and wasn't that big of a deal, right? It's fucking 8 comments, part of the game. The last 2 weeks, I didn't publicize that I was sad, and because it didn't need to be publicized, it wasn't as bad as it. That's the thing, when you get a depression, right? When you get when you get really really sad, you get less sad and like, okay, well, that's okay. This was worse. We went through worse and we survived. We'll survive this one. And what I really enjoyed, which is a fucked up statement to begin with, what I really really enjoyed was the fact that I was able to heal because I knew I was able to heal before, and I didn't need the people, right? And then it's kind of sad for the last 2 weeks, and I think it's sad to realize that. I think deep down, I think you, being the neighbor, I will know who is there for us. I think it's you understand? Okay, this person I can rely on. I'm not able to say it, but subconsciously speaking, you know about it. And the reason why I say thank you, the reason why I'm making this video is some people came out for me that I didn't expect to come out for me. One of the person, Jessica, she actually wrote a positive comment, and it wasn't so much about what she says, is about who she is. So shout out Jessica. She said something that really really warmed my heart, and she's a good person. She's a nice person. Now, am I super close to her? No, we're not super close, but didn't stop her from writing one positive comment on a day I needed it a lot. I had a really bad day. really bad day. So the really bad day was a accumulation of the 2 last week where I was sad. There was a night. Once again, the event that happened was a person that I blocked. I blocked before because they were calling me names. Again, it was jokingly, but I'm like, dude, how can I ask other people for respect when you're one of my mods and you're not respecting me, right? And they were calling me names. I was like, fuck that. So I blocked them on Twitter. I blocked them on TikTok, sorry. I don't even use Twitter, except for porn. Would they say that? And then they added me on Instagram. I was like, okay, well, it's been months they didn't insult me. No problem. Then the first thing they text me is an insult. And I'm like, why am I putting myself through this? No, it's not their fault. They insulted me. I knew they were going to insult me. I still added them back. I'm like, bruh, that's free. And it wasn't the fact that the person insulted me that bothered me. She's young. She's 14 years old. But there's a lot of situation where I feel like I deserve to be respected. I feel like I've been a good person. I feel like at least I've been good to you, you know? Because I've been good to you. Either you kind of respect me, kind of being grateful, otherwise you're kind of a shitty person, right? If a person constantly is there for you, you don't appreciate what you're doing, you're kind of ungrateful. And I don't think ungrateful is a good quality. And even then, but it's also nuts because I've had this guy, right? And this guy, I did a video about him, exposing an asshole, and calling me a PDF, and the comments calling me horrible names, and for whatever. And it turns out that he was rage baiting. He was talking about how I was talking to his girlfriend, but I never did talk to his girlfriend. And the funny thing is, she wasn't his girlfriend at all. I fell into the trap of being rage bait, right? And this guy. Oh my god. I kind of kept him in the follow because the gaming channel doesn't have a lot of follows. We're at 95, almost 100. Holy shit! And the gaming channel is really small. So whatever follow I get, I need, you know, for visibility and shit like that. So that person I kept, and for a couple of months. So what happened was, they're kind of an asshole. They were really an asshole, and for a couple of months they chilled. It was actually pretty nice. They wrote a couple of nice comments, and then today they start again. And I'm like, I'm not gonna fall into it anymore. And then you realize that the reason I was mad was because of that. I let people in, and even the girl I've been friends for 3 years. I did a so on Instagram, right? I on Instagram, on Instagram, there was there's a research. You can search for special word in your conversation, and as a curiosity, I wrote down "how are you," and I realized that I ask a lot of time, but she asked like twice in a year. So I'm like, ugh, you know? And that person was really shitty that day. And it's not so much about being shitty that day, it's about how I felt. I felt really sad, and I was like, okay, bro, this is too much. And this is not a negative video. It's actually a positive video. A friend that I've lost almost a year ago came back into the comments on my Twitch sub Janice, and actually was really helpful. And I don't know why. He came the day I needed that person. And if anything, this video is a positive thing, because on days where you don't feel like anything's okay, you'll get people that aren't part of your life helping you out. And it's kind of crazy. It is absolutely nuts, because on day that you're feeling good, you'll get people that, I don't know. I remember in August, I was getting a lot of hate, right? And I remember in August, I was streaming a lot. And I had some new fans. And surprisingly, the new fans were more down to defend me than people that had friends. And it's ultimately, it's a mentality. There's no friendship in business, right? Ultimately, there is friendship in business. This is rarer. It's rarer that you find two people that are actively looking at each other for common growth, and they're like, "Yo, I'm so happy that you're moving on with life, and in the perfect world, they're happy for you." But ultimately, on a long video, for to say one thing, I had people come in my life when I needed those people. I needed other people, and different people came in, people that didn't expect to come in, and I just want to be grateful, because the human being is a wonderful person. It's a wonderful thing, and ultimately speaking, you realize that it didn't really matter who helped you. It didn't really matter who helped you. A perfect stranger can help you, and still a nice gesture. You know, and it's a beautiful thing. I have a neighbor. She's always giving the whatchamacallit. I thought it's that story. She's always picking up the package from Amazon, and she's giving to the actual door. She won't knock. She won't ring the door. She'll just leave it there. She lives on the first floor. I live on the fourth floor. That's not her way. But every time that I had a package, she would come to me. And then I remember it was like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and she was moving a sofa, and I feel like she did that for everybody, and nobody was helping her. You know, and then it was sad because she's helping a lot of people, and then she was moving a sofa, and I'll help her out. And then I think it was last week, but it might have been 2 weeks ago. I saw her again, and she had her baby, and she presented her baby, and it was like, I trust you with my kid. And I know she doesn't trust me with her kid. She'd be crazy. We talked once or twice, but it felt important to her. And again, it was a perfect stranger. It's nuts, because human being, this is such a love letter to humanity. It's a love letter to the people, to society as a whole. See, total strangers are going to be there for you. Total strangers are going to be better friends than friends that you had for years. And I think it's very human to want to help people. I think it's very human to be solidary with a lot of other people, you know. And it's not necessarily who helps you, but that somebody helped you. That's amazing. It is amazing. So I was talking yesterday. It's nuts, because life in itself, there's almost every single day about what you're thinking. Yesterday, it was a huge drama, and this huge drama it's a shame. It's a real shame, because it's, how can I say that? It's a huge shame, because I was supporting this content creator. But this content creator, I relate to him a lot. He has done some mistakes in his past, but he's trying to actively change. I have made a mistake in my past, and I'm actively trying to change and be a better person. And he begs a lot on TikTok. He begs a lot. Usually I don't give cash. I don't give cash. I'm not here to give you cash. I'm here to support you as a content creator. I won't give you cash. You know why? The truth? Because I don't think, as a content creator, it is fair that people pay you. I think you're creating content on a platform. The platform should pay you. Now on TikTok, there's a crazy statement on TikTok. And the crazy statement on TikTok is, if you're Canadian, we're not going to pay you. We're not going to pay you. Which is stupid. It doesn't make any fucking sense. But that's the way it is. And this person yesterday, so I'm going to do another video about it, but very, very quickly. They were playing the good guy, and they were going into a big battle, which is a battle that once a month, and there's a lot of people that are going to come. If you want to come to one battles, if you want to come to one of the battle, we're going to come to the big battle. And this person was kind of accused, again, allegedly, but it was confirmed yesterday that it was a setup. And it was set up because the guy that was, okay, so he was battling against an asshole. And he was fighting against an asshole, and that asshole did it on purpose to get hated. Now, it came out that he did it on purpose to get hated. That way he could give money to the other guy. And by giving money to the other guy, they would give 50-50. So I'm hated, right? People are gonna play against me. And because they play against me, we're gonna share 50-50. And then it was all set up. Yesterday, not yesterday, but a week ago when the big battle happened, I gave like, I think it was $20, but this money that I didn't have, I don't have a lot of money. But I just felt bad because he was a nice guy fighting against good people. And he was talking about how he wanted to change the platform and make it a more positive place. And it's such a shitty thing. It's such a shitty thing. That supported a battle that was set up with. But at the same time, those are people that I watch. There's a ton of people that I don't watch that are super nice. There's a ton of people that I don't watch that are super deserving. There's this classic clip of Minx, and that's the old classic. That's the old classic of Minx, the Just Minx. And she was asking for money, and she said, "Yo, I'm giving you entertainment, and you don't pay me." And there was this other guy who was wood sculpting, and he was like, "Oh, you gave me money? How can I refund you?" And this clip went viral because he had Wolsom versus non-Wolsom. And once again, I'm going to repeat myself, but those people that came for me, like Genis, we haven't talked in 6 or 7 months, and he came out for me, and he didn't have to, but he did come on a day where I needed him, and I didn't know that I needed him, but I needed somebody. Jessica, the lovely Jessica, we haven't talked in 4 or 5 months. We're not that close, but she still wrote something positive, and it really made me feel better. So why am I doing this video? Just because I think it's at the same time it's beautiful, but it's so fucking weird. Right now it's snowing. I think it's fucking beautiful, but I think it's also fucking weird that people that are there in your life every single day aren't gonna be there for you, and people that are not there in your life every day will be more there for you. And just want to shout that out. Be grateful for the people that are there for you. Don't be grateful that a certain person was there for you. Be grateful that when you need it, people are there for you. Be grateful. It doesn't matter who it is. Be grateful that people have your back. That humanity as a whole has your back. And that is perfect. That's the way it should be. It's a tough world. See, I was raised under the guise of my father's always saying the same thing. Stefan, which is my real name. Life is a jungle. Life is a fucking jungle. The strongest survive. That's his mentality. And my father never talked about solidarity. Never talked about people helping each other out. He never talked about support system. It was like, no, you need to be strong yourself to survive. And that's the way I was raised. I was raised by thinking about myself and being very selfish, but also being very proud of who I was and always fighting for myself. That's why I have this work ethic, because I was raised with this work ethic. That's why I make a dozen videos a day, because I was raised to work like that, you know. And you know, I wish I had more of a mentality of we're in this together. I don't, and that sucks. That really sucks, because you have to believe that someone somewhere is gonna care about you. It might be a stranger. And to be honest, when I needed it, and those two people showed up, I didn't care who showed up, but somebody showed up. And I feel like that's just such a beautiful thing. Anyways, long enough videos. I love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Okay. Girls are the same. No. Things are the same. Whoa. I admit it. Another hole got me feeling. Broke my heart. Oh no, you didn't. Fucking sipping. Enjoy the whole bottle. You fuck liquor. Salut, c'est toi Jamie, je passe une belle soirée en ce 24 novembre 2024. On a 3 games de la tour. Sacrément. On a 3 games de la tour qui jouent. On n'a pas une vidéo que ça ne tentait pas de faire aujourd'hui. Ça ne tente vraiment pas de la faire, mais j'ai pas le choix. Je dois la faire. La vidéo c'est sur Maxboy. La vidéo c'est sur TikTok. La vidéo c'est encore une fois c'est du drama que je ne veux pas faire. Je veux pas m'impliquer dans le drama. Ça n'a pas rapport avec moi. Sauf que il y a des situations où est-ce qu'il faut que tu exposes ce qui arrive, parce que c'est une. Tu sais, comme j'ai dit, je suis pas involved dans le drama, je m'en calisse. Sauf que c'est une plateforme qu'on partage. Puis la plateforme qu'on partage, il faut en prendre soin. J'ai fait plusieurs vidéos sur Maxboy déjà. Les vidéos que j'ai faites sur Maxboy, c'est très très positif. Je l'ai défendu quand le JC est sorti. Je l'ai défendu quand. Je l'ai défendu à plusieurs reprises. C'est pas important quand j'ai défendu. Mais j'ai défendu. J'ai fait plusieurs vidéos. Puis à mes yeux, qu'est-ce qui est vraiment drôle, c'est que j'ai passé beaucoup de temps à travailler ces derniers temps. Là, je travaille présentement. La job, c'est nouveau, là. Ça fait une semaine que je travaille là-bas. Puis les 7 derniers mois, je me suis pratiqué à faire du contenu. Je fais du contenu. Puis, comme déstressant, ben, j'ai commencé à écouter des battles de TikTok. Puis, ultimement parlant, j'étais comme, ok, ben, regarde, battle, ça me divertit. C'est des situations dans lesquelles je me mettrais jamais. C'est des je dis ça respectueusement, bien sûr, mais c'est des assis de vidange qui s'insultent. Si t'as 2 trucs qui s'insultent, tout le monde aime le show, tu comprends? Puis j'ai vu beaucoup de battles. J'ai vu des battles, j'ai vu des charriers que j'ai supportés. Pas avec de l'argent, bien sûr, mais avec des tapes, des tapotages. J'ai vu des charriers, parce que charrier me semblait comme une personne qui était réelle, qui semblait comme une personne qui était... Tu sais, c'était un gars comme moi, là. C'était un gars comme moi, puis je me suis dit, bon, ben, Charlie, c'est peut-être un bon gars. Finalement, non. Ensuite, j'ai supporté des gens comme Zaki Boy. Zaki Boy qui était extrêmement... Et Zaki Boy, je pense qu'il est encore une très bonne personne. Juste des fois, Zaki Boy agit d'une façon qui est assez différente, qui est assez un petit peu trou de cul, je pourrais dire ça. Après ça, j'ai supporté Boyardi. Boyardi, j'ai supporté pendant une semaine. J'ai écouté ses lives, je me suis dit, je suis plus capable. J'ai écouté des insultes. Puis je trouvais un gars que j'ai vraiment aimé, puis c'était Max Boy. Max Boy, tu vois, Max Boy était quand même drôle. Il insultait les gens dans les battles. Mais Max Boy, le charme de Max Boy, de son contenu, c'était que, ok, quand je suis en bateau, je suis un trou de cul. Mais quand je suis en bateau, je suis un bon gars. Puis il y a beaucoup de fois, il y a beaucoup de gestes que Max a commis. Où est-ce que je me suis dit, ok, c'est un bon gars. Puis Max, j'ai beaucoup, pas nécessairement encaissé, mais j'ai beaucoup supporté Max parce que je me suis dit, Max, c'est un gars qui avoue avoir fait des fautes, qui avoue avoir fait du mal à du monde, qu'il ne méritait pas. Max, c'est un gars qui essaie de changer, on supporte ça. Puis, j'ai été ce gars-là, moi, j'ai été le trou de cul qui fait du mal à du monde, puis qui essaie d'être racheté. C'est pas facile de se racheter. Une fois que t'as fait du mal à du monde, tu fais du mal à du monde, c'est terrible, tu comprends? Mais là, avec Max, je me suis dit, ok, écoute, essaie d'échanger. C'est peut-être pas une bonne personne, mais c'est une personne qui essaye. Moi, je préfère une personne qui essaye, qui se présente à chaque jour au travail, une personne qui est une bonne travailleuse, tu comprends? Oh, le bon travailleur, si je m'en calisse, là, c'est bien qu'il se travaille bien, mais le gars qui se présente, qui force, ça, c'est ta personne. C'est pas ton métier de travail, c'est ta personne. Tu comprends? Fait que Max, je me suis dit, ok, c'est bon. Fait que là, Max, il y a eu beaucoup d'affaires qui sont sorties récemment. Il a commencé à être vraiment agressif depuis les justiciers. Il a commencé à être agressif, il a commencé à être plus, un petit peu plus dépressif. Il se pognait avec Zaki Boy, son chum, presque tous les soirs, à se pogner avec du monde qui était pas, c'est pas génial, c'est pas... Mais encore une fois, je me suis dit, ok, mais peut-être le gars, je sais qu'il est un petit peu dépressif. Je sais que sa situation mentale, probablement, est pas super. Je comprends que t'agis, quand t'as ça dans ta vie, je crois que t'agis différemment, je peux comprendre ça, à un certain point, je peux dealer avec ça. Mais le problème avec Max, le gros problème avec Max, c'est que la plus grande chose qui m'a fait que je l'ai apprécié comme personne, c'est le fait de changer. Puis Max, tu te rends compte qu'il y a plusieurs fois qu'il fait des moves. Parce que, c'est pas cool ça. J'essaie de changer, mais ça, c'est pas ça. C'est pas cool, man. Tu reviens comme la personne qui était avant. Puis Max, c'est le gars qui va dire, mais genre, il se paye. Puis, encore une fois, je suis là pour talk shit. Je suis pas là pour talk shit, je suis là pour un petit peu exposer quelque chose qui m'a atteint personnellement. Max, il a fait une affaire avec mon esti. Un gars que je connais même pas, esti. Mon esti, je connais même pas, esti. Puis il parlait de donner plus de visibilité à des petits TikTokers. Moi, ça fait pendant une semaine, après ça, il a dit non, fuck that, je le fais plus. Et là, j'ai dit, Max, tu vois, t'aurais pas dit que tu le ferais, personne qui l'aurait remarqué. Mais là, t'as dit que tu le faisais. Puis là, parce que si tu le fais pas, le monde va se fâcher contre toi. Comprends-tu ça? Puis là, c'est pas la faute à mon esti que tu l'as dit, là. Il t'a confronté, mais ultimement, la personne qui a décidé de le faire, c'est toi. Puis tu peux pas dire aux autres, mais j'ai changé d'idée. C'est ton idée en partie, là. Tu comprends? J'ai dit ça, ok, c'est pas cool. Ou sinon, des affaires avec Danick que c'est arrangé. Des affaires avec. Comment je pourrais dire ça? Des affaires, je sais pas. Mais je peux juste te dire qu'il y a beaucoup d'affaires qui s'étaient arrangées, mais qu'est-ce qui m'a vraiment fait chier, c'est hier.
sais, Boyardi. Boyardi, qu'est-ce que j'ai vraiment, mais vraiment beaucoup aimé. Encore une fois, je supportais Max Boy beaucoup. Puis j'ai vraiment aimé, j'ai vraiment aimé. Je me rappelle plus c'est qui, je me rappelle plus si c'est Sean, ou je me rappelle plus si c'est. Je me rappelle plus c'est qui. Mais il y a quelqu'un qui est venu dans le live à Max. Il a dit Max. Je pense que c'est Giovanni, je pense. Giovanni aussi, je l'aime beaucoup. Giovanni, il est là d'un bon gars. Il est là d'un très bon gars. Il est drôle, il est baveux, mais il est un bon gars. Puis, qu'est-ce que j'ai vraiment apprécié? C'est que quelqu'un a dit à Max, hey Max, fais plus de battle avec Boyardi. Fais plus de battle avec Boyardi. Boyardi, le problème avec Boyardi, c'est que il insulte tout le monde. Il a insulté les demoiselles qui n'ont rien fait. Il a insulté plein de monde qui insulte sa femme. Sa femme, elle l'insulte. Queen Boyardi, elle l'insulte beaucoup. Est-ce qu'elle dit que c'est une mauvaise personne? Non, c'est pas une mauvaise personne. C'est pas une mauvaise personne, mais c'est pas cool. Fait que là, Boyardi, il s'est quand même mis beaucoup de monde à dos. Pour des raisons X, pour des raisons Y, mais il s'est même mis beaucoup de monde à dos. Puis quand c'est pour ça que j'ai commencé à expliquer ses lives, là, j'ai dit non, c'est trop, man. C'est trop, même chailler ici, moins vidange que toi. Tu vois? Ça, c'est en dire long, là. Fait que Max, j'étais comme, ok. Quelqu'un qui a dit à Max, hey yo, Max, c'est pas avec ce gars-là. On veut lui montrer à Boyardi que. Puis en fait, c'est une histoire de génie, là. On veut montrer à Boyardi que si tu ne le respectes pas, ben tu respectes pas personne, c'est ton problème. On fera plus de ballon avec toi. Puis c'est cool parce que Boyardi, son contenu, c'est beaucoup des ballons. C'est beaucoup de ballons. Je parlais avec sa femme avec Danick Bouchard avec sa guitare. Je suis pas un grand fan de Danick Bouchard. Je trouve que des fois, il va trop loin. Je sais qu'il donne un show, je sais qu'il joue un personnage, mais des fois, il va trop loin. Là, j'ai dit, même à ça, je l'aime pas, mais Chris, sa guitare, ça valait pas la peine. C'est Boyardi qui fait ça. Puis là, on a commencé à ranger. Fait que Danick, c'est un trou de cul. Boyardi, c'est un trou de cul. Puis là, il est sorti des textes hier, comme de quoi que la blonde à Boyardi, elle a sorti un texte à un autre créateur de contenu. Elle a dit, écoute, on peut faire un big battle avec toi. On va faire un big battle avec toi, ça va être arrangé. Mon chum, Boyardi, on va faire exprès pour qu'il se fasse détester. Puis que tu te fais dire, écoute, ça c'est le bon gars. Fait que Max, ça t'est arrivé un peu. Max était un petit trou de cul avec un gros trou de cul. Puis le fait que c'est un petit trou de cul, tu te dis, bon, mais regarde, je veux que le petit trou de cul, je veux qu'il remporte. Je veux que le bien remporte. Peu importe à quel point le bien est petit, mais je veux qu'il remporte. Puis là, c'est sorti hier que ça a arrangé. Le battle avec Boyardi. Et c'est sorti que Boyardi, il a fait exprès pour se mettre du monde à dos. Comme ça, en mettant du monde à dos, il a décidé, ok, ben qu'est-ce que soit? Je vais mettre du monde à dos, puis toi tu ne pensais pas le bon gars. Tu comprends? Puis ultimement, le fait s'arranger, c'est correct. Ultimement, le fait que les deux partagent de l'argent, c'est leur choix. Moi, j'ai la mentalité. Puis ça, c'est pas ma mentalité, mais c'est ma mentalité à moi. Une fois que quelqu'un t'a donné de l'argent, c'est ton argent, tu fais qu'est-ce que tu veux avec. Si le monde te donne 100$ puis tu veux partager avec un autre gars, partage, je m'en calisse. Mais qu'est-ce qui me fait chier, c'est que ça se fait hier que. Déjà comme le forain. Puis le forain, j'ai beaucoup écouté dans speech dans le live de Kev Champagne. Kev Champagne qui aussi est un trou de cul. Je le défends pas, mais il a exposé quelque chose, puis ça c'est bien. Il a exposé à quel point que Max a texté pendant 2-3 semaines, il a dit, quasiment tous les soirs, puis il a dit, yo, mon plateau, mais je sais pas si on va être capable de gagner, on peut pas être capable de gagner. Puis le forain, il s'est endetté pour des gars comme Max. Il s'est endetté pour Max, il s'est endetté pour Chaillé, il s'est endetté pour Bouchard. Il s'est même endetté. Tu comprends? Puis je trouve que c'est dommage. Parce que c'est pas le Max une mauvaise personne, mais Max il s'est arrangé pour tester que ça soit pour dire yo, je suis pas sûr pour mettre le stress, pour mettre le hype dans le battle, pour que le forain gift. Puis c'est pour ça que le Z2 l'a lâché. C'est pour ça que Pumba l'aime pas. Il y a plein de raisons pour ça. Tu comprends? Puis c'est arrangé, puis c'est dommage que Max il a pas besoin d'arranger ça, là. Il aurait gagné, non. Il aurait gagné, tu comprends? Mais c'est sorti, puis ça, c'est vraiment dommage, puis moi, j'ai beaucoup aimé Max Boy. Je me suis dit, j'ai la journée de congé, la journée de fête, le 11 septembre, je me rappelle encore. Ça fait 7 mois que je fais ce contenu. Je prends pas une journée de off. Prends une journée de off, c'est pour sa fête. Je voulais le supporter, je voulais être là pour son live, je voulais le taper, je voulais tapoter dans l'écran. Dans les cas, je n'ai pas d'argent à donner. Mais je trouve ça dommage. Je trouve ça vraiment dommage. Je trouve ça vraiment dommage. Parce que c'est un gars que j'ai supporté. Puis c'est un gars qui promettait que oh non, je suis plus un tout croche. Mais qui agit toujours en tout croche. Maintenant, changer comment t'agis, c'est difficile. Puis avec Max, le problème avec Max, c'est que je peux pas vraiment lui en vouloir. Que je trouve qu'elle s'est fait hier, c'est correct, non. Que son big battle arrangé, c'est correct, non. Mais qu'est-ce qui me déplore le plus, c'est que je comprends pourquoi t'as géré entre le cul. Je comprends que t'es triste. Je comprends que tu veux être gentil. Ça marche pas. Il faut que tu sois méchant pour faire du cash. Mais il y a autre chose que TikTok. C'est pour ça que je dénonce. C'est que je comprends que tu sois encore triste. Je comprends que tu veux faire de l'argent. Mais si t'es rendu à changer la personne, à donner une mauvaise personne pour de l'argent, c'est plus mon problème. C'est plus mon problème. S'il faut que tu payes le système pour faire de l'argent, c'est pas le problème de l'argent, là. C'est ton problème. À toi, il y a des millions de jobs dehors. Il y a des millions de jobs. Qu'est-ce que je trouve dommage, c'est que j'ai pas beaucoup d'espoir que. J'ai pas beaucoup d'espoir que. Ça va changer. En tout cas, je vous aime, passez une belle soirée. Ciao. Salut les autres chuming, c'est une autre vidéo sur TikTok. J'espère que ça va bien. Que ça va bien en ce 24 octobre, novembre, je m'excuse. Parce qu'il y a une grosse journée ici de travail. J'espère que ça va bien. J'espère que je passe une belle soirée. Aujourd'hui, on parle de TikTok, comme je viens de dire. Puis c'est sur les lives, les gifting. Puis à quel point que je trouve ça dommage. Je trouve ça vraiment dommage. Il y a une grosse situation présentement, une grosse polémique avec l'histoire de Max Boy. Il fait des vidéos sur Max Boy, vous faites checker ça. Mais longue histoire courte, Max Boy a fait un combat contre Boyardi. Boyardi a fait exprès pas de faire hate. Comme ça, le monde joue contre Boyardi. Puis qu'est-ce qui est arrivé, c'est que Max fait un deal de 50-50 avec Boyardi. Fait que Boyardi qui se fait hate par exprès. Puis l'autre qui se fait dire, ah, mais moi je suis le bon gars, mais je partage 50-50. T'as un truc de lui toi aussi. Mais le problème avec ça, c'est pas nécessairement les gens qui sont. Je suis à 5%, shut tabarnak. Ok. C'est là qu'on va filmer ici, je vois le choix, j'ai 5%, plus de batterie. Ultimement, je pense que la culture de TikTok au Québec, c'est pas sain. Tu sais, je pense que les gens plus positifs, je pense qu'il y a quelques personnes qui sont très positives. Les demoiselles sont extrêmement positives. Moi, les demoiselles, c'est un super bon. C'est pas bon créateur de contenu. Sauf que les demoiselles. C'est toujours des battles. C'est toujours des battles. Fait que ça, c'est des questions de donner. Puis, je pense qu'il y a quand même une culture assez malsaine au Québec. Beaucoup de monde qui donne pour de la visibilité.